The Canon EOS R7 marked a significant turning point for APS-C cameras, proving that a smaller sensor doesn't have to mean compromises in speed, versatility, or professional usability. Its combination of compact design, high burst performance, and reliable autofocus made it an attractive choice for wildlife photographers, sport shooters, and hybrid content creators who needed more than what a typical crop sensor body could offer. Now, rumors are pointing toward the Canon EOS R7 Mark II, a camera that could push the APS-C format further than ever before, potentially incorporating a 40-megapixel stacked APS-C sensor. While numbers alone don't define a camera, this development could have far-reaching implications for shooting stills and video. The idea of increasing resolution on APS-C sensors isn't entirely new for Canon. Historically, the company has maintained a consistent approach, gradually raising pixel counts while balancing performance and usability. In the DSLR era, the 7D and 5D series followed this philosophy, gradually increasing resolution without compromising speed or reliability. The original R7 already reflected this thinking, featuring a 32.5 megapixel sensor that balanced image detail with efficient workflow and low light performance. The move to 40 megapixels in the R7 Mark II feels like a natural extension of that lineage, aimed at photographers and videographers who require higher detail but don't want to sacrifice speed or operational simplicity. Where the R7 Mark II could really stand out, however, is with the rumored stacked BSI sensor. Stacked sensors feature a separate memory layer directly beneath the photodiodes, enabling much faster data readout. For photographers and videographers, this has tangible benefits: reduced rolling shutter, more responsive electronic shutter performance, and smoother tracking of fast-moving subjects. On the current R7, the electronic shutter works well in many situations, but fast pans or erratic motion can still result in artifacts. A stacked sensor design would narrow this gap, potentially allowing the electronic shutter to become a default option rather than a fallback, creating a more seamless shooting experience for dynamic subjects. Speed is another critical area where the R7 Mark II could redefine APS-C performance. Faster readout enables higher burst rates, with autofocus recalculations between frames becoming more reliable and precise. Canon could potentially push the continuous shooting speed to 30 or even 40 frames per second with minimal blackout. This shift would transform APS-C cameras from secondary or budget-conscious options into deliberate tools for professional workflows. Unlike the Fujifilm X-T5, which emphasizes high resolution at a traditional shooting pace, or the Sony A6700, which balances speed and video, the R7 Mark II could provide a hybrid solution, delivering both speed and detail without compromise. Autofocus improvements are likely to be particularly noticeable in real-world use. The dual-pixel CMOS AF2 system in the current R7 already performs well for tracking birds, wildlife, and vehicles, but sudden subject direction changes or overlapping objects can still challenge it. Faster sensor readout in the Mark II would allow per-frame autofocus calculations to occur more quickly, reducing errors and creating a more reliable and predictable tracking experience. While perfection remains elusive, this refinement could make a meaningful difference for professional photographers who need consistent results in high-pressure scenarios. Video is another area where the R7 Mark II could push boundaries for APS-C cameras. A 40-megapixel sensor opens up the possibility of oversampled 4K footage and even 8K recording. While 8K may seem ambitious for a crop sensor, stacked designs improve heat management and readout efficiency, making it more feasible. Oversampling could enhance 4K image quality, delivering crisper detail, richer color, and smoother gradation while minimizing rolling shutter artifacts. Hybrid shooters would benefit from these improvements, gaining high-quality video capabilities alongside fast, precise still photography. Compared to Sony's FX30, which is primarily cinema-focused, the R7 Mark II would maintain its hybrid identity while offering video performance strong enough to support semi-professional workflows and future APS-C cinema models. Connectivity and handling are areas that can make or break a camera in everyday use. The R7 Mark II is rumored to support Wi-Fi 5 or even Wi-Fi 6, which may seem minor, but faster wireless transfer speeds can greatly improve on location efficiency. Canon's mobile apps and remote workflows remain a work in progress, but updated hardware support will allow creators to move images quickly, reducing downtime between capture and delivery. Ergonomics are expected to remain familiar while benefiting from subtle refinements. The original R7 already offered solid, weather-sealed construction with well-balanced handling. Minor adjustments to grip depth, button placement, and tactile feedback could enhance long-session comfort and overall shooting efficiency. These refinements make a tangible difference for photographers who spend hours in the field, whether tracking wildlife, shooting sports, or exploring travel and landscape scenarios. Within the competitive APS-C space, the R7 Mark II could carve out a distinct identity. Fujifilm's X-H2 offers high resolution and strong video capabilities, but its autofocus logic is different, favoring contrast detection in some situations. Sony's A6700 excels in video and compact form factor but remains limited in resolution, restricting cropping flexibility. A 40-megapixel Canon APS-C camera could bridge the gap, combining speed, reliable autofocus, and high-resolution flexibility, making it especially appealing for wildlife and sports photographers who also demand professional video functionality. Timing also matters in assessing the Mark II's potential impact. Early 2026 seems a realistic launch window, likely coinciding with updates to the R10 and possibly the R3. A coordinated rollout signals a broader APS-C refresh rather than a standalone release, reinforcing Canon's commitment to the format and its professional applications. This strategic timing would give the camera room to mature within the Canon ecosystem, ensuring compatibility with lenses, accessories, and workflows that photographers and hybrid creators already rely on. Ultimately, the Canon EOS R7 Mark II seems poised to be a careful evolution rather than a radical overhaul. The 40-megapixel stack sensor could enhance burst performance, improve autofocus reliability, and deliver superior video capabilities without external recorders. Oversampled 4K and potential 8K video options would improve post-production flexibility, while faster wireless transfer and minor ergonomic refinements would enhance everyday usability. Its hybrid nature ensures it can function across multiple genres, from wildlife and sports photography to travel, landscape, and professional video work. This approach positions the R7 Mark II as a professional-grade APS-C option, rather than a secondary or budget-friendly alternative. Photographers no longer need to compromise between speed, resolution, and operational efficiency. By refining the sensor, autofocus, and video capabilities, Canon may have created an APS-C camera that competes with full-frame systems in workflow reliability and usability while remaining more compact and lightweight. In conclusion, the Canon EOS R7 Mark II is shaping up to be more than just a modest upgrade. It represents a considered evolution of Canon's APS-C philosophy, balancing speed, resolution, autofocus reliability, and hybrid video capability within a compact, familiar body. With improvements aimed at professional workflows, this camera could redefine expectations for the APS-C format, offering photographers and hybrid creators a versatile, future-ready tool. From high-speed burst shooting and precise autofocus to oversampled video and ergonomic refinement, the R7 Mark II may set a new benchmark for APS-C cameras, solidifying its place in Canon's evolving lineup.